everybody, this is Tracy Housel from tracyhousel.com coming to you with messy hair, it looks like, even though I just did it. Oh well, I need a haircut. Coming to you from my living room in Wilmington, Delaware, about 20 minutes south of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, would you like to know the top 3 reasons you should not be setting goals this time of year? That makes no sense, does it? No, it doesn't make any sense. Should you set goals? Yeah, you should set goals, benchmarks, whatever you call it, whatever you want, however you do it. Now, I'm going to start with saying, if you set goals this time of the year and you actually achieve them or work towards them in some way, don't stop. But if you've set goals this time of the year and you've not achieved them or made any appreciable progress through them, or you never even started them, then no, don't start goals. Don't do it now. I know you're thinking, Tracy, you've lost your mind. Everyone is telling me to set goals. Well, they're wrong. Let me tell you why. And I've taken notes, so excuse me while I look. If you're setting goals now, you may not have a real commitment to them. You may think, okay, everyone's telling me to do this, so I should do it. I should set those goals, and maybe even copy some of their goals in some way. But you don't really have the commitment to go through with it. It's not your priority. Is that wrong? No, you're allowed to have your own priorities, just as long as you know what they are and recognize them. Don't make any excuses. But you're just doing it because everyone says you should. Don't do that. That's not a good reason to set a goal. Another reason you shouldn't do it is, you know what? You're running on that adrenaline high of, hey, we just had New Year's. It's the new year, a brand new start, and all that. And you don't have a real why or a real momentum to keep you going. So don't start goals. Don't start your goals now. And probably the top one that you shouldn't start goals now is, if you set those goals now because everyone says you should, oh, wait a minute. Missy sighting. Hi, Missy. Missy says, I don't really want to be on camera. Okay, there she goes. Okay, that was our Missy sighting. Anyway, the top one that you should, because you don't believe in them. If you don't believe in goals, or I should say, if you don't believe in the outcome of the goal, or you don't believe that you can do the actions that are required to achieve the goal, you're not going to do it. You're going to be back here next year and say, okay, it's time to set those goals. I'm really going to do it now. No, you won't. Have I set some goals? I actually have not written them down just yet. I recommend for you to wait until at least January 15th. Because people will stop talking about goal setting pretty much by then. And it'll give you a couple weeks to think about what you really want. Now, you can just pick one area of your life you want to do a goal. You can pick 2, whatever you want. My husband just texted me how much Sudafed is left. I have no idea, Rob. I guess I'll find out in a minute. Anyway, sorry about that. I guess he's got a cold. But you want to believe what you're going to do. Because if you don't believe in it down in your heart, you don't have a reason, you don't have a vision for what you want to attain. And it can be something as simple as you want to be able to have coffee out once a week. Works for me. Maybe something huge like you want a new house, or maybe you want a second house, or anywhere in between. You got to have a vision. One of my visions is my mentee, if he chooses to go to a place where he, financial aid won't pay for it because is low income, so he'd probably get lots of grants. If we still have a relationship at that time, he's only in 8th grade now, I'd like to be able to pay for it. But that's one of my visions. And see, it gets me upset because I love this kid. But But you gotta have a reason. You gotta believe in it. Don't just do it because people say so. Don't just buy that gym membership. You know you're not going to go on past the end of January if you make it that far. Just don't do it. Wait. Think about what you really want. You know, if you want to go through, I mean, if you're willing to go through some of these long exercises, I see Brian Tracy has a 14-day one. I haven't checked out Shalene Johnson's yet. See, I'll be sharing this kind of stuff later. You know, if you want to do the long drawn out where it makes you take time to do it, okay, I'll go for that. But right now, probably it's not a good time because you're just doing what everyone else, you're following the herd. And my nose is really red, don't know why. You're following the herd and not setting your own path. All right, that's going to be it for today. Again, I'm Tracy Housel from tracyhousel.com. Get on my newsletter where I will be sending you updates on my lives. I'm working on a freebie, a new giveaway. It's going to be a kind of like a daily to-do list of things you need to do in your business to be successful, that kind of thing. I haven't finished it yet. I'm actually learning how to make a pretty one so it's not really ugly. I'm working on that training now. That's what I'm going to work on some more today. But put your name in my blog, tracyhousel.com, upper right-hand corner. Put your name and your best email and get on that list. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.